Right, so this is a video on Lacey Evans, and I'm using it as an example of move order. I know everybody has Lacey Evans, and the move order for her is very important, like it is with most stars. So it's all about making sure you know which order to use your moves. If you're unsure, it's always wise to ask, but obviously I'll use Lacey as an example. So what we're going to do off the bat, I'll mention the Charlotte Flair is about the same talent as my Lacey. They're both 4-star bronze, about the same. We're going to take the wild card for the extra turn because we can. Then we're going to take the black match here to get the blue and the purple because we're looking. Obviously, we're still wanting to do the damage, but we're also wanting to try and fill up our moves. So then, do not hit the heal gem move next. You want to try and avoid using that until your finisher is full. You want to be using your create yellow move and looking to fill up your finisher as quick as possible from this. So we're going to take the yellow match. Which yellow match do we want to take? We'll take this yellow match here. Right, so now we've got to a position where we can hit our finisher. So we want to choose gems where we can create a cascade. So we want to take this gem here. We want to take out this row here and this row here. We pick these rows because this allows us to create the biggest amount of cascade, break the most amount of heal gems, and it also will give us a large amount of recharge and recycling for our moves, which you'll see as I destroy the gems with what I'm saying this. So these are the gems we're going to break, and as you watch the cascade, and our health will obviously we'll gain a significant amount of health. Obviously, all the gems haven't done overly amount of damage, but with the move damage as well, it makes it a little bit harder for them to kick out. Not impossible, but harder. So once again, we want to hit the creation of random yellow gems to try and get that last match we need for the finisher, which unfortunately we haven't this time, but those are the breaks. But we know it's going to be full next turn anyway, so what we want to do is we'll take loot gems match to give us some extra damage. So now we know on my next, if you look, we're still on full health even though they're hitting moves, etc. So we're not particularly bothered by this. Their finisher is full, but it will never be used again. So now we know that between our moves we're going to do 47,000 damage, and they've only got 52,000 health. So you can look at doing one of two things. You can look at what I'm going to do, which is I'm going to attempt to take out as many of the loot gems and create as many cascades as possible. So I'm trying to work out where I can get the best for that, which is here. To try and, with the cascades, to try and get the last little bit of damage that we need to make sure it's a guaranteed victory. So we're going to take this blue here to get the blacks to drop. We're going to take this loot gem here. Again, we'll get a row of blacks dropping then. We're going to take out the 2 loot gems up here, so that will take us up to 8 loot gems. Then after that, there isn't any obvious ways to increase the amount that are going to drop. So after that, we'll take the blue at the top there, then we'll take the red and the purple over here. And this will hit. We'll take out the last couple of bits of health they have. Again, we're now fully recharged on health. We've got at least 2 loot crates from this, plus what we get from this bit. So, very simple and straightforward.